Hey everybody, welcome back. It's the Age Gap Podcast. We are the Latchkey Kids, where
the more things change,
the more they stay the same, baby. Woo! Hey Lou, and it's great to be back in the studio today.
Yeah, thank you, Peer Space.
Shout out
fuck.
Yeah, no, that was good.
Founder Space.
Founder Space.
Oh my god, I just shouted out the competition.
It's all right. It's all right. We have
Thank you, Founder Space.
On topic.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why I said on topic, but what is the topic today, Lou?
Today we are talking about cults.
Cults.
I don't know why being in this studio makes me feel like a radio DJ.
I know.
I have to be all wacky and shit. Cults.
You know what? When you said that, I just thought there was a band called The Cult in the 80s.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm thinking the Crash. I mean, the Clash.
No, The Cult. But the cults, Lou, the cults. We gotta. I was doing some research.
This is every woman's favorite topic, by the way.
Fascinating. Tune in if you want to leave a comment, question. We'll get to that. The information is overwhelming. How many and throughout generations there's been cults.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what the origin of the word cult means? Just guess. You can probably figure it out. It's like a Latin or Greek word or something. Like,
cultivation?
No. Worship. It means worship.
Really?
So that's why the cult
is affiliated with some wacky religion.
And it's been going on since the days of Greek when they would a little history lesson. I did my research. I don't want to waste it. They would worship certain gods. So you would worship Ares. Or Apollo.
So the cult of Ares.
Yeah. And I would worship Hera or
would we fight
Zeus or something. Yeah. That's how it originated.
The followers of one god would fight other ones?
So basically, like, you took LeBron James and I took Kobe. And I'm going to worship...
Whoa, hold on.
Okay, sorry.
You took LeBron James and I took Kobe.
Is that right? Okay, I took Larry Bird.
Let's get that right. Okay,
I took Larry Bird.
Okay.
And you took...
We're fucking children, bro. No, I don't fuck with LeBron. No, I'm Kobe.
All right. Put it in 80s age gap perspective. Yeah. You fucked with Magic. I went with Bird.
Okay. All right. That I can respect.
Anything Magic did was better than Bird. Anything Bird did was better than Magic.
Yeah.
And that goes back to the Greek mythology of cult. So that was a quick lesson on where we are. And then, of course, it spawns into the more...
Illuminati.
Yeah. I had that. But the God on Earth.
Okay.
And you worship
the
individual.
Dude, I saw this one documentary. It was just a bunch of, like, it's usually a bunch of simps.
It's usually a bunch of simps. You're right.
And they don't get pussy.
Right.
And so either it's...
Oh my God, I have that.
This guy is gonna get me laid or following this chick.
Right.
Cult is like the first OnlyFans.
Dude, that's a good bit. You should.
Where it's just like, I will give you all my money.
Right.
If you just sleep with me once a month.
I will give you all my money. Yeah. If you validate me.
You could have my house.
I'll give you anything. I'll give you my firstborn.
If you make me feel special.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
But that's honestly, the sex cult is one of the most prevalent because it is exactly what you just said. It's providing a service that men can't get on their own. It's women too, but it's
with the yoga.
Yeah, the yoga, the
Bikram.
Bikram, yeah. I was trying to the hot yoga.
Hey, if you want to be enlightened, you got to suck my dick.
What is like? I want to know.
Can we just restate something we said on a previous episode?
Absolutely.
If someone's telling you to suck their dick, bro, you're in the wrong religion, bro. No religion is like, hey, to get to heaven, you got to suck a dick. Nowhere in the Bible, nowhere in the Torah, maybe in the Torah, who knows? Nowhere in
letters, emails. What do they penalize the YouTube? Or
demonetized. We just got demonetized right now.
But you cut it. You hit that bar right before I said, I want to premise this episode. We're not judging anything. We're just making blanket statements. This is the Age Gap Podcast Show. Nowhere are we offending you or whatever. So.
Don't mail us anything. Letters, cyanide,
right. Human hair.
Yeah, we don't need any of that shit.
It's funny though. Somebody watching this show is going to be like, "I want them in my cult."
Oh,
like, they're good. They're good. They're good for the brand.
We're tough. We're playing hard to get.
Yeah,
we're tough nut to crack, dude.
But you went for it. Sex is not a stairway to heaven. Okay,
no, not at all.
It's actually the opposite. It's the reverse.
Yeah.
But hey, if you're having fun, have fun.
Yeah, we're not here to judge you and tell you not to suck a dick if you want to. But I'm just saying that's not, you don't have to.
Yeah.
You don't have to, bro.
But the cult historically has ruined thousands of lives. Hundreds, millions, more.
And here's the thing, it's kind of selfish.
Yeah.
Because you don't just ruin your life, and you don't actually ruin your life, because if that's what you want to do,
right,
that's what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you ruin the lives of like your family and your kid that you leave behind and the fucking husband that loved you, and then now you're just over here going to India to suck Bikram's dick.
Well, let's get into specifics.
Okay.
Because your generation has cults. Whether you know that, I saw a meme on it. It's like a friend you haven't talked to in like 15 years hits you up. It's like, hey, did you hear about this insurance agent?
Oh yeah.
What's it?
Scams. Scams.
Multi-level marketing. Right?
Yeah. That's yeah. That is definitely cult behavior.
Can you explain that for older people like me? Because I've seen it and I'm like, hold on, wait, just get a job. Just get a job.
Let me age gap it for you.
Okay.
It's called a pyramid scheme, Kevin.
Okay.
You guys used to have these.
Yeah, we had Madoff, Bernie Madoff.
You also had like Mary Kay.
And Tupperware.
Yeah, Tupperware.
Hey, yo, shout out to Tupperware parties.
Mexicans, we have Herbalife.
Y'all rock with Herbalife?
Herbalife, that's our shit, bro.
What is that, like a diet supplement?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like if you don't pass nursing school and you still need to afford money to pay for your Ultima.
Yeah.
Herbalife.
Do people buy that? I've never.
You'd be surprised, dog.
Really?
Yeah, people love that. It's not bad shit. Look, this is not a sponsored ad.
It's a shake or a protein shake?
It's all types of shit. Okay. It's like Jenny Craig for Mexicans.
Would they go door to door or they?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. This is not a sponsored ad, by the way, but it's actually not bad.
They head out to the valley and they're just ringing bells.
It's basically Jehovah's Witness for losing weight.
That's awesome. But people rock with it.
Yeah. Like I'm saying, it's not bad shit.
Wow.
If you want to lose some weight, not a sponsored ad. If you want to lose some weight, it could do you some good. But just when they try to get you to buy all of their fucking product so that you can get someone else to buy all of your fucking product, that's when it gets a little fucked up.
I'm going to age gap you. So this is I don't know if it's still, I think it is still around.
Are we doing that now? Are we using age gap as a verb?
Yeah, we can verb.
I like it. Yeah. I like that.
Amway.
I've heard of Amway, but I don't know what it is.
It's like, you go to your grandma's house and she has like these stupid knickknacks that like where the it's like
a little, like the little statues, the little clown,
or
the sad clown,
anything,
or the fucking hobo.
It's before what was it called? Telemarketing. What was it called? The TV show. When you
QVC.
Yeah. It was before there was a catalog, and you'd go door to door, and people would pick out what they want. But then, I think Herbalife is the same thing. Then you had the license to teach other people.
Yeah.
Amway.
That's when it gets culty.
Yeah, and then
because you're really trying to sell a lifestyle.
Yeah, and that was like that costs more money to learn how to sell Amway than you ever monetized selling Amway.
That's why I think like college is kind of a scam.
And they'd have like these like rallies and parties and like, yeah, we're Amway for life.
But that's a huge part of the cult.
Yeah.
is the party and the debauchery and the smoking weed freely, and we don't got to worry about anything.
I'm just getting Amway tattooed on my arm. With like a what's it called, a garden gnome, like on
No, that's a big part of the cult is the debauchery. That's what draws you in to start believing whatever wacky shit. Maybe this bitch is God.
I'm having fun.
Yeah.
This is paradise.
You ever watch The Beach?
With
Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah.
That's cult.
That's
as soon as you run
weed, booze, beach.
Usually after like 2 or 3 people die, party's over.
Hold on, wait, what?
Yeah. I might be next.
Yeah. That was it. That movie was basically a summarization of communism.
Oh, okay.
It's like everybody has a job to do.
Mm-hmm.
You're the fisherman. You're the farmer.
And really, it's just one bald-headed bitch just
running the show. Yeah.
Fucking everyone.
It's crazy.
But that's a huge part of it. Is a lot of times it's the sex. Yeah. It's like that's what I was saying. Like a lot of times it's simps.
It's simps, and it's a lot of it too is the promise of a better future.
Right.
Like I don't want to toot my own horn, and I don't want to trash on fans, but back when I was like modeling and I was handsome, it's good. I made friends with everybody. I wasn't in the hierarchy. I didn't just hang out with the pretty people and everything. I had all the scrubs worshiping me. They were they all came to comedy shows.
Okay, I get
because
you.
I didn't discriminate.
Yeah,
I was still kind of cool, and they could get, 3s and 4s and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
at one point I was kind of a cult leader. And they went to every comedy show, and they went to, they.
I will say this: L.A. and I guess New York, is probably like 75%
simp
potential cult leader.
Oh, well, California is notorious for the cult.
Yeah.
For the cult.
Yeah.
What's the big one? I got it down.
You talk about Manson?
Yeah. You can't not talk about
you can.
Manson.
Yeah, exactly. You got to.
I was trying to be careful with this one because we did the episode on serial killers, so I was trying to
not overlap too much.
Yeah.
But I think
the Manson family was a cult.
Yeah.
They believed he was Jesus Christ. Right?
Oh, and guess what?
What's that?
Acid, drugs, party, hang out. You know? And now all of a sudden we got to kill a bitch.
Mm-hmm. And it was Sharon Tate. They took out Sharon Tate.
But you don't want the party to end. So now we got to kill this bitch.
Imagine that, because they were out on a farm, right? Like a,
dude,
like
you
a
can actually
movie studio or something.
Yeah, I know somebody that I don't even know if I should say this. I'm not going to say who, but I know somebody who took acid and hooked up with someone in the Manson caves.
See, that's some like urban legend, like, we had that in Boston. We had that satanic area too.
Every city has one.
Yeah,
the infamous house.
Yes. Just back to Manson real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this interview a couple years ago. Danny Trejo was like his prison cell roommate or something.
Oh, yeah.
Or they were connected in prison
somehow, yeah.
And he said Manson could hypnotize you. He was like a hypnotist.
Yeah.
And like Trejo was apparently a heroin addict or something at one point. And he would like...
That's why he was so easily hypnotized.
Yeah, he was like...
It's always drugs, bro. Don't do drugs, kids.
But
all right?
Manson, and he's a little dude too. Like, he doesn't have like a commanding presence.
So is Trejo.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They were eye level with each other.
But at least Trejo had some muscles.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, the cult gets you to do it's so bizarre. Like, you take a step back and you're like, a blind man could see this is a con job.
Right.
You know, why? And the girls weren't ugly. A lot of them, like, who's the guy? David Koresh.
I don't know him.
Waco, Texas.
Oh, yeah. He's the guy that started his own little town, and then they had the shootout, right?
Yeah, the government was like, no, you can't do this.
Yeah.
But
he almost made it.
He almost made it.
He almost made it, dude.
He almost made it. He had a
He almost started the future that he promised. He would have been the one. He would have been Neo, dude.
I do what I say I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I promised a lot, but now I deliver.
Can you imagine that? One day you're living like, yeah.
The next day, the government's sending
like,
a tank.
Yeah, tanks, helicopters, snipers.
That's the craziest party's over.
And you know how he got tipped off? Like one of his like members was like driving to the store or something, and some like SWAT team guy was like, "Hey, does David Koresh live up here?" Like he was so far in the ether, like he was so far off the grid, nobody knew where the hell he was.
That's pretty crazy, dude.
This is like what, 1992, 1994 maybe, and there's no GPS.
He was a man of his word.
Yeah, he had crops, he had like cattle, and 10 million guns. So yeah,
That's insane.
But yeah, he was another one. He was a preacher, got people to leave their families, leave their jobs, leave their livelihood, and go to Waco, Texas.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I feel like it's very selfish, the cult.
Yeah.
Like, kind of like what you just said. Like, people left their families, left their kids.
Yep. Husbands, whatever.
Yeah, stuck the husband with the fucking mortgage. Yeah. To go smoke weed in fucking Texas.
See,
and hit a fucking bongo.
That's what the media and the press always leaves out. They were on drugs.
Yeah, the whole time. They're like, how could they possibly fall for this? Give me some acid.
Yeah. Do you want to work a 9-to-5 job at a shitty office, or do you want to come out here and smoke weed all day
and hit a bongo?
Yeah. Tough choice.
Right. And it's all paid for?
Yeah, right.
It's all paid for. You just got to suck a dick every once in a while.
Once in a while. That's all.
You
That's all we're
my dick.
asking.
Yep.
Here's a brochure.
Yep. Thank you. I'll be joining shortly.
Let me just ditch my loser husband and family.
Right.
Get a bus ticket on a Greyhound. I'll be right there.
Facts. So I kind of see why people join cults, and we're kind of shitting on them right now, but
low-key,
I kind of feel
want
bad.
to sit in on a meeting, like
yeah,
I'm like just like yeah, like this is cool, sure,
this is sick.
What's that drug? I knew this girl, this beautiful girl. I met her years ago out here in LA, and the drug was
ayahuasca.
And like she was like, I go to my shaman. I was like, oh my god,
this is gonna be a crazy ass combo right here.
Because I was doing that show and she wanted the lead part, and I was like, damn, this girl's beautiful. Like, yeah, sure, of course. And then she's like, oh, I can't shoot this weekend.
She like started unbuttoning your pants. You're like, whoa, no, you don't got to do that, bro. You don't got to. It's okay.
No, I had this is what happened. I had a shoot date, and you know how much work goes into like production, like.
Oh my god, bro. Someone was supposed to be here today.
Great point. Great point.
We were supposed to have a guest. Fuck you, Garrick.
I had like 20 cast and crew members. The camera was set. Everything. Deposits were paid. Mm-hmm. And I was excited. I was
studio got booked.
Yeah, money was paid. People were paid. And you're not going to let it go.
I'm not, dude. I'm not.
Anyway. So, like last minute, the lead actress calls me up and she's like, I can't shoot this weekend. I have to go into the mountains and do ayahuasca. And I was like, you can't do that next week.
Yeah.
You can't do that. And she's like, no, my
train's leaving.
But she said, my shaman called me to go. So that's the power the drugs and the personality
that
had.
Feeling, yeah.
She abandoned a potentially good TV. The TV show turned out to be shit, but
she was right. She was right. But at the moment,
months and months of planning and booking and all the money, fundraising, all this stuff, and the drugs and the shaman, I couldn't compete with.
That's a big part of LA.
Yeah. So I had to literally Craigslist an actress last minute, and
those actually end up being pretty cool, man. Yeah, I've done a few Craigslist gigs.
You can spit in the wind and hit 100 actors in this town. So
hey, You want to be in a movie?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
They start unbuttoning your pants. Like,
Yeah.
whoa, no, not like that, bro.
But that's the cult mentality, is that power. Like, I could have used my position to have been, like, look at all this Me Too stuff and all these people going down. Like,
That's some cult ass shit right there.
we were talking about the Nickelodeon cult.
Oh, right,
The
right.
cult of Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
I'll sacrifice my kid to be in iCarly or something stupid.
I've never been more happy
Yeah.
that my mom was lazy.
And she didn't take you to the auditions.
Yeah, then when I found out that's what I think a big part of that whole like Quiet on Set, the documentary,
Yeah.
the expose.
Mm-hmm.
It felt gross. It felt gross because it's just like, why are you making these people relive their trauma on camera?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah.
So that you can feel better about yourself for
Picking
not
that
being
scab.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, I just did like 10 years of therapy. I'm trying to. Oh, so tell us again where he touched you?
Yeah, exactly. And it's you know for a fact that the person that made that documentary
Doesn't give a fuck about the kids.
wanted to be on those shows.
Oh, yeah. That was his like revenge.
Well, at least I didn't get fucked.
Yeah. What was the Nickelodeon, the popular one when you were a kid?
Drake and Josh.
Yeah, I wanted to be Drake. But
Yeah.
now I'm happy.
Yeah, now oh, thank God I didn't fucking
You're an idiot, Drake.
yeah, dumbass.
Your parents suck.
Yeah.
That's so true. Parents out in this town will sell their kid for any amount. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's hey, do you want to play the kid that just got raped? You got to cry more. It's not believable.
I'll just rape you. Fuck it. We'll do
Yeah.
this method.
I don't-
We'll take this method.
I don't believe you actually just got fucked.
I'm
Really dig deep and try to like remember a time
yeah.
when you got fucked as a kid.
Kid's like, I play t-ball.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
I don't want to be on CSI.
Remember the first time the coach took you into the showers? Yeah, just
We need more of that.
Hollywood is so perverse. They just assume everyone's been molested. Everyone's
here's the thing.
sexually active.
They're not wrong.
It's true. It's true.
Close your eyes and throw a rock. You might hit somebody who got touched as a kid out here.
This topic has so much depth. We could be here for 5 hours
Oh, the cults?
and not run out of
Right.
information.
I saw this one documentary. It was about a cult. It was like about the simps. It was
Okay.
like basically this chick who wasn't even that great looking.
Mm-hmm.
If Kim Kardashian's like, hey, come join my cult, I get it. Okay? I get it. But if some bitch that looks like olive oil from Popeye,
Shout out Duval. Recently, R.I.P.
R.I.P. But I meant the cartoon.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
If some bitch that looks like olive oil is like, hey, do you want to abandon your whole life and follow me? And I may or may not suck your dick every once in a while.
Right. Right. Yeah. Let me just pack a bag. I'll be right with you.
And it was just like all these people that like, you feel bad because you're like, you guys are losers.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I'm saying too, man.
You can't laugh at them too hard because you're like, I understand.
And
Your life sucks, dude.
you taught me the word simp a long time ago. And I'm of the understand that at most periods of men's life, someone is simped. Or I've simped.
Yeah,
I've spent thousands of dollars on dates that went
Oh yeah, we've
nowhere.
all done it.
But I want to do a commercial.
A PSA right now?
Yeah, PSA. Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Okay. Beware the dating apps for you simps, because for every one response you get, that girl probably has 1,000 other dudes that she's working, and they'll ask you for money, sometimes for occult type behavior.
Right.
I learned that. Not personally. But
I got burned a few times.
no,
You know?
a guy I know. But yeah, those like Tinder's, Hinge. Remember I told you about the girl that would set up Tinder dates to go to her comedy show?
She's fucking smart. I
And
like
like
her.
20 guys would show up. And
That's
they were
fucking
like,
hilarious.
Oh, you're here for her too? You're like, I mean, marketing wise,
Genius. Morality?
evil.
You a bitch.
Evil.
Yeah.
Evil.
That's bitch behavior.
Imagine you pay $10 for a comedy show ticket and you're like, I'm going to go see my date. and then there's 20 other guys at your table.
They announce her name and there's too many dudes are cheering.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on here?
She's doing a 5-minute.
She must be famous, I guess. I don't fucking know.
She's doing 5 minutes of trash.
Right.
And you're already out $10 cover and 2 item minimum. You're already out like
It's like
40
$50 bucks. Yeah, dude. Fuck.
And she's like, her set is, so I get these losers.
Yeah.
That's
There's this thing I do.
That's how you find out
I'm quirky.
You're getting roasted
Yeah.
by your date, your presumed date. That is hilarious.
That's awful.
She does 5 minutes of just simps,
Mhm.
and you're all just like,
Just get up.
Yeah.
Walk out mid-set.
I like the gay guy better. He was funnier.
This chick sucks. But no, man, you kind of feel bad for these poor bastards.
Oh,
You
absolutely,
know?
absolutely.
Like their lives are terrible,
Mm-hmm.
and you're coming and you're promising them a way out.
Some.
Hey, don't kill yourself. Come fucking slap a bongo and stare at my tits.
That's a good episode too. Just men in general. Just men. Like women. We did Friends not too long ago.
Yeah.
But it's like, why do you play Call of Duty? This is all I have.
Right. It's either this or ayahuasca.
Yeah. Or a bullet
with a fucking
in my
shaman.
head.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, wait. So you're telling me I can go to heaven and potentially get laid along the way? Yes,
Mhm.
that's what I'm promising you, Lou. All right, here's $10,000.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Here's my life savings.
That's what I always say. Look, God, because a lot of cults are religious,
Of course.
and a lot of them are either A, money, or B,
Sex.
sex, or C, like attention.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
A lot
too.
of these cult leaders are actually miserable fucks too.
Yeah, and they're what were they called? Megalomaniacs. Like they think they can control
Right.
everything. Like
It's all about control.
we can't not do this episode without talking about the GOAT of cult leaders, and I use that in the negative.
The goat of the cult.
Jim Jones.
Oh, we got everyone to kill themselves.
Moved to South America. Okay, you know that's where it went down. Like some
Like
weird
Buenos Aires or some shit.
Yeah, I don't even remember the I should have researched it.
Where the Nazis used to hang.
But he got them to come to South America again, worship him, give him sex, do all this stuff. The government comes to shut him down. They kill the government guy on the tarmac of the airport.
He's like, okay, now's the time. Now's the time to do it.
Yeah. And then they did
Party's over.
the cyanide Kool-Aid or whatever.
Oh, so fucking sad.
That's where the
bro.
term drink the
Honestly,
Kool-Aid
Yeah.
comes from. It's like you're
Yeah.
so gullible. You're believing this shit. You're willing to sacrifice your own life.
Which is honestly a hilarious fucking term until you hear the audio.
Yeah, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid, man. Yeah, I love it.
Stop drinking the fucking Kool-Aid. Yeah. It's hilarious.
Because it tastes such a harmless children's beverage.
I never thought of it that way.
Can you imagine Kool-Aid man like dropping cyanide into the... Ooh, yeah.
Kool-Aid man's just like, oh no. Oh fuck.
Oh, shit. Kool-Aid man's a little fucked up right now. I never thought about it that way either. Just ripping packets of Kool-Aid and then pouring poison into it. Like you're looking at a cartoon image of a delightful character.
So fun. The guy bursts through walls with enthusiasm.
Oh, yeah.
And
You
using
drink
that
the
to-
Kool-Aid, you're like, oh, no.
Oh,
no. This sucks.
Oh fuck.
Your last words are, fuck you, Kool-Aid man.
Oh no.
Like they could have used like Tang or like something like.
How unfortunate for Kool-Aid.
You can't spin that in a positive way. Like preferred by more cult members than any other beverage. Nine out of 10 cult members agree Kool-Aid's the way to go. You know,
literally
go. Damn, we get some good beats out of this one.
Dude.
So,
I bet. How much do you think Kool-Aid stock dropped that year?
Or just Satanists like went crazy with it.
Like, that's the one.
We want this
Red
one.
40.
I don't know. It's a good question.
Dude, it wasn't just fucking Jim Jones that all killed themselves that year. It was also a lot of people on Wall Street.
Yeah, that's true. That's another cult in and of itself. The cult of
No, I'm just saying the people that invested in fucking Kool-Aid were like, oh no.
God damn it. We were gonna have a cartoon. We had a movie coming out.
Yeah.
We had, that sucks. When someone uses your product to do evil,
Oh,
and you're not associated with it at all. Which brings me to another cult.
we do not condone this.
Might have been a little bit before your time, but out here in California, do you remember Heaven's Gate?
No, I just know Lionsgate.
Heaven's Gate was the ones the men cut their balls off.
Oh no, hey, dude, don't. You know you don't got to do that, right?
You know, I was cool with everything until now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to.
What about that one guy that wises up before everyone else?
He's got the Kool-Aid. He's like,
wait, what the fuck are we doing here?
Hang on, guys.
I'm out.
I always wondered that with like suicide bombers and like stuff like that. You're like, yeah, 40 virgins, and then you're like, hold on, wait, I gotta wear this fucking. Whoa, wait,
what are you guys doing, man?
Yeah.
Why are you putting a lock on this thing? Just in case you chicken out. I'm not gonna chicken out. I swear.
Swear to God.
I swear I won't.
It's like,
why can't we just throw the thing on the plane?
I love the rallies. I love the barbecue. I loved everything, but nah, kind of good. Kind of good.
You had me up until this point.
It's like okay. One of the most notorious. I don't know if you call it a cult. Would you call the Ku Klux Klan a cult?
Yeah,
okay.
I would say so.
And
they're kind of retarded
like,
too.
But that's the thing. Oh yeah, my neighbor's cool, and he's like telling me about this cool thing, and then you show up, and they're like, "Here, put on this ghost costume." Yeah. You're like, nah, yeah,
It's July.
We're gonna kill Catholics. We're gonna kill Jews. We're gonna kill blacks. We're gonna kill it. And you're like, I thought we were going bowling.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I thought this was like.
I thought we were just having a regular barbecue.
Now we're gonna burn this cross in this dude's yard. Nah.
I didn't know that this was gonna be a clan bank. Clan bake.
You just automatic.
Oh, you said clan bake.
But who? Once you give me a costume to put on, I'm gonna be like, Lou, this is where the friendship ends.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
Hey, you want to be my friend? Wear this patch on your arm.
Okay.
What does it mean? It means you hate everyone.
What? Why are we talking so matter of fact? Like, it is common sense. You wouldn't do this. But yet millions of people would put on the patch, would put on the costume, would drink the Kool-Aid.
It's because you get sold, bro. People sell you so like hard. Like, hey, this is all right. Ready? Here we are, 1940s Germany. Ready?
Yeah.
Hey, your life sucks, huh?
Right.
Hey, you're broke.
Can't get a break.
Yeah, you're broke.
Yep.
Whole country's broke.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah,
you get
that's
no
true.
bitches.
Okay. I see where you're going with the psychology.
You know whose fault. You know that's not your fault, right?
Right. No, you did nothing wrong.
No, you like all that time that you spent like not working or like going to school. It's not your fault.
Just eating bread and water. Yeah.
It's not your fault, bro. You know whose fault it is?
Their fault. That's so true, man. That's so true. You gotta take the downtrodden. That's where your core base.
And that's why cult leaders have a very specific like part in hell.
Oh yeah.
They have the hottest room. You're by the boiler.
You're in the kitchen. But yeah, that's your base is the downtrodden and the hopeless.
Yeah,
right, basically.
And then you're like, we're gonna help you,
Right. It's so weird, man.
but really we're gonna fuck you.
It's the same thing like going back to the LA multi-level marketing pyramid scheme stuff.
Yeah.
They take the failed actor.
Yeah.
The actor who came out here with hopes and aspirations to do shit like this, maybe, or even better and beyond. And then they
probably better. Probably hope to do better.
You can't do better than this show. But that's who they get.
Yeah.
You know, remember the bit you did with I know what you're doing. You're sitting on the couch.
Oh,
right
yeah.
Now.
Literally, bro. Community college is a cult.
You're watching Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
You're on your third pot pocket.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, now I'm at the University of Phoenix.
Yeah, no, for real. Look, I will say this. I've been to a few multi-level marketing.
It's all out here. It's crazy.
I didn't have a job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I had no direction.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't believe in myself at all.
Uh-huh.
And then I went to that meeting and I was like, oh, I believe in myself. I believe in for sure.
I'm going to get on ZipRecruiter real quick.
Yeah.
And see what I can do.
Because they
Or just be an entrepreneur. Like, you're a really talented guy. You set up all this crap. You could do your own
something.
shit.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need this zombified.
Right.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Like, if they were just straight up,
Yeah.
even with cult leaders, but specifically the multi-level marketing,
Mm-hmm.
if they were just straight up,
Yeah.
hey, look, we're going to sell you some shit. You got to sell it to
There's
someone
a
else.
small percentage that you're going to make money doing this crap.
If they were just straight up, I wouldn't hate them.
But we want your entire contact list.
Yeah.
Do you know how there was one, this girl was telling me she's trying to be an actress, same thing. So you join the cult, the multi-level mark. They take your contact list. And if anyone from your contact list wants to sign up for the service, you don't get the money. They get the money until you've like earned your stripes and you've brought in enough disciples. And then you take their content. That's the upsell.
That's crazy, bro.
So,
And you know what pisses me off is they try to sell you a lifestyle.
it's true. And you have to abandon like your friends and stuff, like your hobbies.
Well, you don't abandon them. You drive them away.
That's okay. That's a better way to put it.
Some dude tried to really like...
Teresa, did you get my email? Did you get my text? Did you get...
Yeah, some dude tried to big dick me one time on Facebook.
Oh, Jesus.
I hadn't talked to him in like 10 years.
I'm a CEO now.
And then
I make $13,000 a year.
he tried to sell me on some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, I don't know. I'm kind of not really into
Yeah.
that whole thing. And he goes, well, don't you want to make money?
Yeah. I see the posts on like...
What, are you
Instagram.
scared to make money?
Right.
Are you what like are you like just some kind of bitch or something?
I'm a boss. I'm a boss. And I'm 26 years old. And it's like, dude, you don't make anything.
You still work at Starbucks.
Right.
How are you a fucking boss?
You work for tips, spelling people's name wrong.
How are you trying to dick me around?
Mm-hmm.
And you still work at fucking I don't believe you.
It's so crazy you say this. We could pull this through. We could do a whole show on that. But would you consider OnlyFans people cults?
I think a lot of bitches.
It's simping, right?
Yeah.
It's the ultimate form of
it's a small version of a cult. If they met in real life and had meetings
Mm-hmm.
and smoked weed and she banged one of them every once in a while, cult.
Wow. Okay.
Basically, yeah.
But she'll never meet them because they'll probably harm her or like, I don't know. I don't know I'm not on that app. I on my Instagram, I see these girls just clearly looking for simps.
Right.
You know, with the TikTok or the short video. And
Mhm.
that brings me to, I have a couple more points I want to hit before we go. The K-pop sensation that's been going on for about 10, 12 years, I'd say now.
Yeah.
They draw cult-like status
Right.
people.
Right.
And they're called idols. They call them, in Japan, they call them idols.
Yeah.
But they bring them gifts and, you know, you got to vote for them and do all this stuff. And it's pretty, I don't know. Like, I see these young men like following this, worshiping this one group. I can't go to this group. I'm stuck with this group. And I'm like,
us versus them.
What do you mean?
Us versus them.
Is that a band? What is it?
That would be a dope ass fucking band name. No, but I'm saying the concept of us versus
yeah,
them.
yeah. And that brings me to the just music cults in general. On the way to the studio,
Manson is another. He was a Beatles guy.
Manson, and he rocked with the Beach Boys.
Oh yeah, because he got kicked out. He got turned away from the Beatles or some shit.
Then he was hanging out with Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys.
Oh, you know they were getting fucked up together, God. Bro.
And Wilson, he scared the shit out of Wilson.
Which is hard to do.
Yeah.
Which is hard to do.
So Wilson kicked him out of the house, and that's when he went up to the farm or whatever.
Oh, okay. So it was the Beach Boys.
Oh, yeah. He was preaching. He was like a street preacher.
I thought it was like the Beatles.
No, it was the Beach Boys.
He would listen to a Beatles song and it would fuck him up,
right?
Yep. Cuckoo Cachoo?
What was the one? It'll come to me.
I am the walrus.
It's Cuckoo Choo. But yeah. Oh, shoot.
Just hearing you say Cuckoo Cachoo fucking killed me, bro.
He had a name for the Armageddon that was coming. Helter Skelter.
Oh, yeah,
that was the name of the thing. But another famous one I got to hear. Grateful Dead had followers.
Oh, yeah.
Fish had followers.
Fish is like, which I don't understand that one.
I don't think
Grateful Dead, I get it.
Right.
Acid.
But Fish was marijuana, right? Wasn't that Fish?
Yeah, but like I've never been so high that I'm just like, you know what? Let me abandon everything and follow this shitty mediocre band.
Yeah, right. The Grateful Dead is famous. You know, people would follow them all over the country.
But that's acid. That I understand. You could get fucking hypnotized on acid so fast.
All right. So, yeah, Lou, final thoughts on cults. You said it. I'm going to reiterate it. If you're trying to suck dick to get to heaven, odds are you're in a cult.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you're paying thousands of dollars to get to heaven, odds are you're in a cult.
Yeah, pretty much.
So don't do these things and don't simp.
Yeah.
What are your final thoughts?
I love that. I love the finger as don't simp.
Don't you dare simp, son.
Yeah. My final thoughts are hey, you could just find a hobby. All right, you could play Call of Duty.
There's no shame in model airplane making.
Save the money, buy a cool car.
Yeah.
If you really want to get laid that bad.
Yeah.
You can
or get into a sports team, get into a soccer team,
Go work out.
You'll meet friends in the soccer, at
the very least.
And enemies, but yeah, sure.
Just there's so much more to life than fucking doing ayahuasca in a cabin with some bald-headed bitch. Yeah.
Ruining your potential career on television that you've worked years for.
And also, if you feel like your life is going terribly, and the only way to fix it is to get people to buy into something, get that checked out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
get some help.
And cult leaders out there who potentially stop using friendly child products such as Kool-Aid, Nike to promote your satanic evil agenda.
Right.
Leave Kool-Aid Man alone.
Yeah. You got to make up your own shit.
Fucking Cinnamon Toast Crunch laced with arsenic.
Yeah. And also, listen, spirituality's cool. Mm-hmm. You want to do yoga, that's fine.
Yeah.
If you want to buy fucking rocks and crystals and shit, cool. Yeah. All right. But when they start making you ingest colloidal silver, you know what I mean? Like fucking take a little step out.
We can't go into it too far, but you just brought up, I want to bring up gym cult, but we'll do a whole episode on that.
Gym cult? We still need to do the gym episode.
Yeah, we'll do a whole episode on that.
And then schemes, because that was fun.
Yeah.
I'm down to dive back into schemes. But yes, don't do anything you don't want to. That's it. If you want,
that was very parental of you.
Like, look, if
no one can force you to do anything you don't want to.
Exactly. If you would like to sit in a cabin and get high all day, suck a little dick, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. But just make sure, like, you don't have any commitments. You don't have a kid. You're not married. You don't have a mortgage.
Right.
If you want to be a homeless fuck, be a homeless fuck.
We have a whole city full of that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. Just don't let anyone make you do any of
Right.
that. You
Good
know what I
advice.
mean? Do whatever the fuck you want, but just, you know, there's so much more to life.
Good advice. You want to wrap it up at that?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's all I got. You got any other? That's
Nope.
it?
Shout out Donnie Narco, as
Yes,
always.
sir. If you enjoyed this episode, you're listening on Apple or Spotify, make sure you check us out on YouTube. That's going to be at Age Gap Podcast. If you want to see shorter, faster, funnier versions of this show, you can catch the clips on Instagram at agegap.pod. And as always, if you like the song that's playing right now,
Donnie
Narco made it. Yes, sir. All right. Peace, guys.
Thanks, guys. Peace. Good conclusion.
Yeah, that was fun.